Hi, we are going to do some statistics with a Google Sheet. The first thing you're going to want to do is make a copy so that you have your own Google Sheet. You're going to make a copy and say, okay. And now you will have a copy of the Google Sheet that is yours to work on. When we're looking at this activity, we have days of attendance of students and their final grades. And what it asks us to do is find the mean, median, and mode for both of those. So to start, I'm going to find the mean. I put my cursor in an empty cell next to the mean, and then I go to Insert, and I want a function. I'm going to go to Statistical, and I'm going to use average. Once I get that, it tells me how to do it, but all it is waiting for is me to enter the data and give it an enter sign. And hit enter, sorry about that. Next, I'm going to do median. So I'm going to go Insert, Function, Statistical, and now I'm looking for the M's. So I'm going to do a median. I am going to highlight my data, hit enter. Finally, I need to do mode, same thing, Insert, Function, Statistical, and then I'm going to do mode, highlight my data, hit enter. The final grade information will be done exactly the same way, except this time we can use at the top our average because it's popped up there for us. And here I'm going to highlight the final grade data and hit enter. I'm going to do median, Insert, Function, and I'm going to do statistical, and I'm going to look for median. There it is. Highlight my data, hit enter. And then I'm going to do my mode. I'm going to Insert, Function, Statistical, Mode, highlight my data, hit enter. And now what we're going to do is use the data to create a scatter plot with the days of attendance on the X and the final grades on the Y. So the first step is to highlight the data that I want to put in my scatter plot, and then I'm going to insert a chart. When the chart comes up, you might not have the chart that you want to have. This one you can see over here in the chart editor is a line chart. That is not what we want. So we're going to scroll through and we're going to look for a scatter plot. Once we get that scatter plot, we can hit the customize and change the titles, but ours looks good. Date of attendance is on the x-axis like they asked. Final grade is on the y. But I might want to change the titles. I can do those things if I want to do any of that. If I go to the Series tab, I can look at this and I can add what we call a trend line. The trend line tells us how well our data is related. So if I'm looking at this data, I could say that as the days of attendance increase, the grades of the test of the final grades in the class increase. The more days you attend, the better your final grade. I hope this helps.